I recently uploaded a video on TikTok and Instagram of high protein meals that I'm currently eating, and I got one request to post recipes, and I'm gonna run with it. I'm going to include the video here. You can see that there's a whole bunch of meals that I've made in the past month or two that I eat pretty regularly. If you see one that interests you that you want me to make a video for, I will absolutely do it. I have never made a food video before. Okay, I lied, but in this new era of life, I have never made a food video. I don't know what I'm doing in the kitchen, ever. I'm pretty sure that most things I make, most people don't like. Today we're gonna be making the Big Mac chicken bowl. I know that there's some ingredients that I'd like to swap out so that I can up my protein and lower my calories, but I'm working with what I have right now. I've only made it 2 times before, so I'm gonna show you exactly what I do. To the kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. So obviously we're gonna need some chicken breasts. White rice is not really my favorite, but it's what we're using today. These are all of the spices that you're going to need. Adobo, chili powder, onion powder, crushed red pepper, garlic powder, paprika, and these are all of the sauces that you're going to need. Mustard, mayo, which, if I could, I would substitute for Greek yogurt, relish, and a little bit of oil for the chicken. Rings off. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is cut my chicken. What I'm doing right now is I'm cutting off all of the fat. I'm just cutting them into like little chunks. I'm now going to season the chicken. The first thing I do is I use my adobo. We're gonna use a lot of it. Next, we're gonna go in with some paprika. We're gonna go in with some chili powder. This is just like a fiasco. So, we have my seasoned chicken in the bowl. It's all tossed. Now I'm gonna oil my pan and throw the chicken in and cover it so it can cook thoroughly. Now that the chicken is going, I'm just going to cook my rice. I have a rice cooker. I literally cannot live without it. It is so easy to use. You just plug it in, put some water in, throw the rice in, obviously, and then forget about it. First, you just get a cup of water. Oh my God. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. Pour the rice in, press cook, stir it up, and cover. On to the special Big Mac sauce. I feel like this is unprofessional, but we need the multiple shots, don't we? The base is mayo, right? Greek yogurt if you're good. But this is all I have, and I've never tried with Greek yogurt, but I want to. I don't know, a couple tablespoons? I have no idea. I literally eyeball it, put in like 1/3 of mustard, and the same thing with the relish. I put in a little bit of onion powder. Okay, that was a lot. A little bit of garlic powder, but nothing too crazy. We don't want heartburn. Then what makes it the Big Mac sauce color is the paprika. Mix it up, and it'll all come together nicely. I kind of wish I cut it up into smaller bits. Anyway, now we just flip it over. When I was coming up with this idea, I was really just craving a chicken sandwich, evidently, but with Big Mac sauce. Now, what makes a chicken sandwich? Pickles, lettuce, mayo. Am I right? What I do to make it seem like a chicken sandwich bowl is I just add lettuce, onion, and maybe some cucumbers. Those are the vegetables that I normally have at my house. Maybe this won't be my calling. I hope these videos in the kitchen get a little bit easier because I feel like I'm juggling 47 things. I can't think straight. I can't really cook anyway, and I'm very overwhelmed. I hope that it gets easier because I'm gonna be spending more time here. I might as well film it. The reason I started filming gym content was because I felt that I spend so many hours there a week anyway, I might as well make content from it. Now I'm just going to quickly cut up my lettuce, onion, and cucumber while everything else is still cooking. Obviously, we're gonna be using a different cutting board. We don't want salmonella. This lettuce is barely green, but that's okay. I'm gonna actually cut myself. I don't want salad-sized pieces, so we're just chopping this up a little bit finer. Just a few slices, and then I cut it into quarters. And we get our onion. I feel like I've been cropped off, half in it. My phone's in the thing. This is just terrible. If you're still watching, I'm amazed. Oh God, that was painful. Gonna put my vegetables back. Now that I've already flipped my chicken, I'm just going to cook the rest of it with the lid off. I'm waiting for this rice cooker to be done. Now that the chicken is done, I'm just going to put it onto a paper towel so it can soak up some of the oil and the juice, and then we can get to plating. I first start by plating the rice, and I just use about like half of what I cooked. Sometimes I use a third, sometimes I use half. Then I'm just going to place some of the chicken on top. Now we're just gonna get some of the cucumber, then we get the lettuce, and then we get the onion. Time for the best part, we're just gonna put some of this sauce on there. Anyway, I try to use half. Obviously, this is the, I would say, dangerous part of this recipe, especially if you're using mayo. And we just go and add our red pepper flakes, of course. I go a little overboard with this, I feel, but oh well. And there you have it. Anyway. Beautiful, love it. I'm sure that nobody really needed a recipe for this one. You just cook some chicken and rice and throw a sauce over it. But I hope you enjoyed this chaos. If you want me back in the kitchen for another video, please let me know. I would really like to get better at this, food-wise and filming-wise, for sure. I hope you enjoy your meal. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.